A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from Carrington Park for this clash between... Hello everyone, I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Carrington Park. Plenty of depth to the kickoff. That's good positional play to take the kick. Held call by the ref on tackle number 1. Quick with the pass. Clark. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. That's one. Shovels it wide. And they give him a real rattle up there. Flicks the ball inside. Walsh bursts through the line. Manages to get through the tackle.
He's proving elusive.
Grabbed by the defence.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Gets the dummy half. Honga feeds it on. Breaks the line. The Eagles throwing themselves against the defensive line. Unable to break through. Still a couple of tackles left here. Walsh. The spiral bomb. Look out. Claims the high ball. Restart at the 20.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. At dummy half. Passes. A snappy pass. Well held. No way through.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Gets the ball. Mann. Oh, he's through the line. Good play. They grab some decent territory. Play the ball now. Slips in the short one. Looking for space out wide. Tabuai Fido.
Well done.
They're closing the gap. Breaks through the defence. Finds support. That's commitment getting to the loose ball. Walsh puts him away. They threaten to come up with points. What a long ball that is. Great vision. Passes long. The opportunity to score is still on. Rushes into dummy half. Mann. The try comes out wide.
Ah, yes. The away supporters are making a lot of noise after that brilliant try, Bossy. The opposition were absolutely bamboozled in defence and had no answer to that.
Psyching himself up for this one.
Well, Vossy, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
That's 2 points to the score. decides the deep kick is the way to go. Weeks with a good catch. And he's stopped in that one.
And the home fans are yelling at their team to improve.
Shrugs off the tackle. He's almost made his way through. Plays it. Delivers a long ball. Weeks. And he'll be forced to play it. Lovely pass. Gets it away. Moves it on. Adokar driving forward. Ball and all tackle.
The defence is struggling to hold them here.
Loops it over the top. Kohler. Rounded up by the defence.
Beautiful.
Comes up with a play the ball. Wide ball. With a kick so high, it'll probably come down tomorrow. Good take right there. One-handed offload. I reckon that's play on. Wonderful tackle. That, of course, is the zero tackle. Plays the ball. Works it on. Halted by the defence. That's the first. Cook out of acting half. That's a power play, that fit. One on defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Oh, good ball. Ponga. The Eagles unable to break through.
Bang! What a tackle.
Turns it inside. Breaks through the line. Oh, that's a terrible drop ball. Referee shouting held. That's the first of 6. Passes inside. And down he goes. And that's the second. Coruscant scoops it up and off he goes. He's taken there in that tackle. He's halfway through this set. Goes wide. Weeks. Spills the ball. Drops his lollies. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Looks and turns the ball inside. Running along.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Crashes to the ground. Count is 0. Cook decides to run from dummy half. Ponga. He's stolen the ball. And they managed to wrap him up right on the halfway with a little bullet pass. He's shut down there by the defence. Finds support inside. Fends off the defence. He was just about through. Shovels it on. Olakoatu. There's no advantage there, and the referee has called them back.
Poor control of the football. Coach won't be happy.
Blast through the 20. That is a classic ankle tap. A try on home soil. Yep, that is a great try. Really good try.
The Eagles have scored a try from deep inside their own half with some excellent individual skill. You can't relax against this side when they're in this sort of mood. They can get you from anywhere.
This is cloak and dagger stuff. They've gone for the interchange early. Well done. 2 points from the kick. No problems at all. He doesn't miss those. Interesting tactics this, the interchange early.
Unorthodox decision there. Might be a little more to this change than meets the eye.
Kicks it off deep. And he's right in position to field the kick. He's tackled after making good metres. Ref has said 0 tackle. Farnworth. Held as the call from the referee.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Watson.
Nice pass.
Dragged out. That's 2. There's metres to be made from dummy half. My word, that's a good tackle. Gives it on. Ponga. The Eagles not able to break through the strong defence. Unable to break through. Here's the bomb. Diffuses that high kick. Referee calls held. First tackle there. Good vision. Passes long. Captured by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
They've talked about this before the game, mixing it up in an early interchange.
Strange time to make a substitution. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Sends that pass out. Cut out ball. Man, he breaks through the defence. Tackling in numbers here.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Sends it back inside. Weeks. Driven back in the tackle. Offloads the ball. Off the left foot. Quick to get to the loose ball. And they managed to wrap him up just on the halfway. Met front on.
Good one, son.
From that play the ball, he dashes from dummy half. Plays the ball 40 metres away. They will play it. That is the second tackle. Cleary.
Great pass.
That's the halftime siren. Another slip up. They need to hang on to the ball for the full set of 5 if they want to win this match. That's the first half done and dusted. Well, we expected a close game. So far, we haven't been disappointed. Crowd settles down again for the second half. It is time on. Weeks under it. Brushes off the defence. Able to stand in the tackle. Snappy pass.
Out there, tackle one.
Lays it off. That ball, it is into touch. Scrum will just hold up play for a short bit. That's a good ball and all tackle.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
And almost beats the defence. That's the second. Tries the inside pass. Overpowered by the defence. Tests the defence with a short ball. Olakauatu. Nice defence there. Well, the effort's there, but they're not making a great deal of ground. Delivers the wide ball. With a fend.
Tonight, we've seen some solid running, dominating, and apparently lacklustre defensive line.
Has a look and flicks it inside. There's pressure on this kick. Fafita there to field the kick. Gathered in the tackle. Mark that one as the 0 tackle. With a quick pass. Held call by the ref. That's one. Shovels it wide. Cutting it up to the defence. Locked up on the halfway line. There's the second. Plays it on the halfway. He cops an absolute pounding in the tackle. Gets the dummy half. Great strength. Great fend. Finally rounded up. This is excellent attack. Fires out a pass. They're in hot pursuit. Launches a bomb. Launches a bomb. Hammered in the tackle. And he gets out of the in-goal, but only just. Feeds it on. McLean. Grabbed by the defence. At dummy half. Passes. Purdue. The Crusaders throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Halfway through the count. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
Cameron says play on. So do I.
Dear, oh dear, crucial mistake.
Play the ball now. That's a clever pass. Kicks this very high. Fafita diffuses that high kick.
Well done.
Finds support. Walsh. He plays the ball on halfway. On tackle one. Plays it right on halfway. Fafita brushes the defence aside. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Cleary. Nene puts him away. Halfway through this set. Flicks the ball inside. That's a long pass. Gets his hands free and offloads. Talakai with momentum. Stands and passes. They notch the 4-pointer in front.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up very quickly.
There's 2 to be had here with this conversion.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
He just banged that one over.
Saturday night football at its finest, Vossi. Some fans have come a long way to be here tonight, and they'll be getting their money's worth right here.
Goes long. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Ball and all tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Loops it over the top. And he's stuck in that one. Comes up with a play the ball. Now that's a great step.
That's an alarming amount of missed tackles tonight. It's like they're playing with the lights off.
Nice vision. Cut out ball. Good strength to get through that one.
These blokes are just too big, too strong. They can't make a tackle.
Sharp. A little dart out of dummy half. Olakauatu bursts through the line. And he'll be forced to play it. That's the first. Plays the ball. Passes short. Lunges. Stretches. Desperate. Gets the try. My friends, you have just witnessed a mighty try.
Defence is about commitment, trusting your teammate next to you, and finally, the execution. I saw none of that in that play. Folks, you won't see an easier try scored than this.
Time to shuffle the 13. That's 2 points to the score. The Crusaders are swapping players using the interchange. He really drives this kickoff. Weeks collects it on the full. Swamping tackle. Plays it. Tries a back pass inside. Absolutely hammered. Moves it on. Tabuai Fido. He's got momentum. The Crusaders unable to break through.
Beautiful.
Turns it inside. Sloan sends the attack wide. Crashes to the ground.
This is some impressive defence here, pinning the opposition inside their 20.
And he's blocked by the defence. 5th tackle now. Looks and turns the ball inside. Looks to pressure them with a bomb. Good take right there. One-handed offload. Slips a pass away. Finds support inside. It's hard to win a footy game losing a ball like that.
To the hands, not the feet. Sort it out, boys.
He's shut down there by the defence.
Bang! What a tackle.
With a short ball. And down he goes.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
Halted by the defence. That's the 3rd. Sharp senses a chance out of dummy half. Referee shouting hell.
Some enterprising play.
That is a pass, Cameron. That's commitment getting to the loose ball. That's a knock-on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. He's almost made his way through. That, of course, is the 0 tackle. Fends him off.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's like they're covered in oil, and the defence isn't really troubling them.
Tosses this one wide. Slow.
Nice pass.
And he won't be making any more metres there. Works it on. Tabuai Fido. The Crusaders not able to break through the strong defence. On tackle number 3. Woohoo! We're headed for golden point. The kickoff is deep. And he's right in position to field the kick. Wonderful tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Passes inside. Crushed like a bulb of garlic. Dummy half dash. Shoves his way through. He was just about through. Second of 6 tackles there. Nice work. Short pass. Dragged down. And now that is the 3rd tackle. Look at this. Running from dummy half. Alasima. Met front on. This is just outstanding defence here. Serves up a wide ball. Held as the call from the referee. With a ball but not really making any ground. They come up with a mistake on the last. It is a changeover. That is all power and strength.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for sticks of butter.
Snappy pass. Passes long. Lays it off. Putting up a chase. That should be the match winner. It's a try.
Try time. The passing in that play was something else, Fossey. Wonderful skill. Made the defenders look very amateur.
And that is it. It's all over. Let's hear from Cameron Smith.
The Crusaders finally managed to get the upper hand in a match that truly was anyone's up until the final lead change. Both teams were a little hot and cold, but overall, it was an entertaining match which will leave the crowd talking.
So, on behalf of Cameron Smith, I'm Andrew Voss. We'll see you next time. Adios.